Oh, that looks like it's working. Let's see if this looks like it's working. Yes! I got one more. See if it's working. Let's see. Maybe. Oh, nobody there. There should be somebody there by now, maybe, huh? Aha, we got on Facebook. Let's see if we got live there. Where? Oh, yes. We got somebody. I got it. New stickers. Okay, all this kind of stuff. Okay, and Wendy just walked in. That's great. Data warning, it says on it. I'm not sure what that is, but I want to talk about Black Friday stuff today. Okay. Black Friday. I mean, everybody is getting ready. I have some friends that work in retail, and they're all, oh, Black Fridays, everything, all the ads already for Black Friday. But I want to show you, I got a free report that I'm giving out for Black Friday, and it's all the great things that are better than any deal that you'll get at the mall. These are things that Black Friday sales from the government. That's right. And I got a list. If you go to this website, oh, let me get a selfie, or not a selfie. A Sharpie. I know, one of those things. Not a selfie, but a Sharpie. So it's www.lesko.com/Gov't. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, I have it on the title of something. I don't think I have it on the title. No, I couldn't put it in the title. Now, let me put it here in this description in YouTube, if I could get down there and do that. Yeah, there we go. Maybe, does it let me talk yet? Say something. Okay, www, free download. Yeah, this is about 100 pages or so. It has over 300 freebies in there. Some of them are charging. Yeah. Free download, www.free.lesko.com/GOVGIFTS. Okay. GOVGIFTS. Okay. And that should work. So in the meantime, if it doesn't, somebody let me know. I'm Lesko. Hi from Portland. Your videos help me go back to school and provide for my kids. Love you. Well, there's nothing I could better here. So I'm going to close up because I got to go way early in the morning. So I'll get some extra sleep and close down. Okay? No, I got to say, Lisa, that's just wonderful to hear. You know, and thank you for saying that. You know, I don't know what it is. I mean, when I used to say millions of books and things like that, I wasn't as close to people as I am now on the internet. And it is, really, tell you the truth, it's more rewarding. This is where I say, you know, what I call it is millions of markets. Free download. Let's go. I'm from Portland. Okay, that we know. Okay, it worked. Oh, it did good. Guess worked good. Okay, and you don't need an email address. I'm not going to collect your information at all to sell it to Google or anything. Just copy and paste into the search bar. Good. And so it's just a free gift for me for Christmas. Maybe I'll have something more on Christmas for everybody. But this is wonderful, I think, because it really shows you so many things you never thought about, like in the title there. Okay, $10,000 for $20. Now, who else in the world is going to give you $10,000 for $20? The government. But there's a hook to it. And it makes a wonderful gift because this is shredded money. Okay, this is shredded dollar bills. You know, when you get a dollar bill and you burn it in the microwave or something like that, and it's all screwed up, and I think as long as you have like half of it, they give you a new one. You send it to the mint, and they give you a new money. So they have all this old money. You know, what they do is shred it up, and they sell it to you. So it's shredded dollar bills, and it looks terrific. You know, it's really neat thing. So that's a wonderful gift you can't get anywhere. And in that free download, I give you the name, address, and phone number, everything you need to get that. You know, and people just don't know about that. Wonderful thing there. Or how about a lighthouse? There's a movie out now, and I think the actor is being talked about getting an Academy Award of it. A guy's been around for a while. I really liked his work. I can't think of it now, his name, but I like that as I get older so much. But, you know, how about a free lighthouse? That's right, the government gives away lighthouses that they don't use anymore. Can you imagine? Where the hell? You going to go to the mall and get a lighthouse for free? And I think if you're a nonprofit, they give it for free. I forget the things, but otherwise, man, that's a cool thing to have. You have a 200-story house. Yeah, you got one closet on top of you. I don't know. You do something fun with it, I'm sure. But that's I mean, the unique things that the government has, you'll never get anywhere else. Do you ever hear of John Wayne? Well, he got an old like Navy PT boat and turned it into a yacht. I mean, there was a radio station who got an old Air Force base from the government and turned it into a radio station. That's right. A radio station. Stick to your ribs. Do the government give away land? Yes. Actually, most of the giveaways, I mean, they have houses that are like real cheap for $1 that are run down, but then they give you grants to fix up the houses too. So in this listing, I show you all the property stuff that they have. Well, how about this? You know, you've heard of storage wars. I mean, you see those things on TV with storage wars, and people go around and they bid on stuff in the storage bin that nobody picked up, and then they go on eBay and sell it all, and people make good, you know, businesses out of that kind of stuff. Well, one of the storage wars that they don't tell you about is the post office. All those undelivered stuff are in the back of the post office, and they auction that up for next to nothing. What I've seen a lot in those post office auctions is a lot of the stuff they sell on TV. You know, yeah, the people that want it back, they're out of business already. You know, as a kid, I remember watching TV and the infomercial. Yeah, see that kind of stuff, the infomercial. Who would have thought I would be able to afford to open a business and help feeding the homeless? Your heaven sent. Oh wow, Donnie, that's wonderful. Actually, I'm having I live in an apartment building now, downtown Washington D.C., and I'm having I decided, you know, a holiday party down in our lobby. So we're going to get a Christmas tree and everything, and I'll get everybody drunk. But what I'm doing is having the local nonprofit, which is called Christ House, and they give a free health care to the homeless. Okay, I'm having them come down. Then everybody has to bring like a little gift for them because they need toiletries. I mean, small little gift stuff like that. So we're going to have a big bin for them to pay for their drinks, you know, with gifts. And also, what I'm going to have, I don't know, this is interesting, Tony. See, I live in Washington D.C. Big, a lot of homeless thing. You run into them every day. Actually, I run by them every day, and I got about 6 or 7 homeless that are begging every day that I make fun of, and I'm not make fun of. We joke with each other and things that I talk to, and I'm trying to educate the people in the building. What's the best thing to do when you run into a homeless, when they ask for money? So I'm going to have somebody from the homeless shelter come over and give us some thoughts about that, because we all not sure, and to me, I mean, if you keep giving, $5 to everybody, you'll be broke yourself and homeless maybe. So we all can't do that, and there's other thing. To me, one of my things is that you make them feel human, because just think, if you were on the street, you'd feel embarrassed and stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of them don't already, because they've been doing it for a while. So that maybe, but still, is to recognize them as human beings. That's right. So talk to them, joke with them, or whatever. And because I wear funny clothes, like I wear shirts like this and pants like this when I go running, so they all love me. Hey, what happened to the question mark suits? Oh, here's another neat gift the government has: is drug sniffing dogs. Yeah, what was the drug agency? They train dogs to sniff out drugs. And when they retire, the dogs get 10, 12 years old or whatever, they retire and they give them away. Now, wouldn't that be great to have? You get a free drug sniffing dog. Yeah. Actually, I got to give them to the party, but actually, weed is legal now in Washington, D.C. I need emergency rent money by noon. Okay, here's what you do. We need emergency rent money by noon tomorrow. I should have thought about it. All right, but call 211. Okay, because where you live, no matter where you live, you have agencies in the area that have emergency money, so you don't become homeless. Okay, so whether it's to pay a back utility bill, a rent bill, a deposit, and things like that. So call 211. If they don't help you, call your elected official. Okay, that means your congressman or senator. How do you find them? Okay. What you do is call your library. When in stuck, try your library, because they're the research librarians. They know all that stuff. You don't need me. I'm going to charge you $20. But that's what you, and download this thing here too, because if you're hurting, there's going to be a lot of places where you could get extra money and help and things like that, and unique gifts like World War II memorabilia you can't get anywhere else. Or how about a Christmas card from Trump? That's right. So see, the White House has things like that. Birthday cards, Christmas cards, whatever. And you get a letter, but see, send it to your friends. So they think you're a hotshot, a lobbyist, a fat cat lobbyist in New York or whatever. What is the 800, 700, no, 211. What's 700 emergency link? I'm not sure what that is. Maybe some offices have that. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hugless. Thank you. You talked about getting grants to live while starting a business. Very briefly, could you talk about that in depth to make a video later? I have a lot of videos on those kind of subjects. And besides, there's two ways to get money to live on when you start a business. One is government programs that pay for stuff, like we just trying to show you about the emergency money you have, and you can get, depending on your state, like Wisconsin has $1,600 like that. Man, that's a lot for emergency money. Usually it's less than $1,000, but $1,600. So your car breaks down and you can't, get to work or get the kids to school or whatever. So that's what this emergency is, and mostly to keep you in your living conditions. So that doesn't, so you don't jeopardize that. But then there's other things: your heating bills to take care of, your cable bills to take care of, all these kind of bills you have that they're programs for that, food and everything. But then there's another way, to me, is to generate income. Be great if Louisiana had that. They do. They do have it. You just don't know where it is. Every state has most of these things I talk about. It's called something different and different, but it's pretty darn close. But it is, you're right, it is different in every state. And so this free download, remember, it is www.free.lesko.com/ I don't want to, what the hell, what, I lost my chat. I somehow hit, show chat, there's show chat. Okay, www.free.lesko.com/gov, GOVGIFTS, www.free.lesko.com, GOV, and then govt.com/govgifts. Okay. So that's, download that free thing. And like I say, I don't even ask for email anything. I don't care. I just want people to know about this stuff. I'm not going to starve if I don't get money from everybody. And here, I'll put that in here again, free.lesko. But if it can help somebody else not starve, I mean, that's just as well, as long as I can, take care of myself. Let's see, and then GIFTS. Gifts. Okay, so that's the free download, and like I say, that's about 100 pages there, and all the neat stuff. Oh, I see. The other thing for earning income. Okay, so you have those programs, about 35 programs, 35 areas. That have, and if you want to know all those areas and what kind of help is in every state, I have another free service, www.free.lesko.com. Lesko member. Okay, now there's 35 short videos for all the different things in your life that the government has programs for. Okay, so it's 35 different ones. Okay, and that's in free.lesko.com/Lesko member. Okay, and you can go through those videos and see what's available, in every state. It doesn't, you too, Louisiana. You just have to dig it out where it is. Because it's not the state government, probably at the county government or some nonprofit organization. It's digging. See, people don't realize how much digging it takes. And that's what I'm trying to teach people, really, more than anything else, the effort it takes to find anything. If you're not, you got to learn that in a way, and in a different way than anyone else has taught you before, because you can't deal with Google. That's the one thing to remember. You can't. That is too hard. Too hard that all you're going to find out there until you get really good at this. Is that you only realize, Google will teach you how to spend money for all your problems, and you won't find the things that will give you money or solve the problems for you, because Google doesn't make any of that. Johnny Ching's, wow, Lisa and Donnie's stories are so inspirational. I'm in DC. I hope we have programs as good as California. Cheers. I hope you meet you someday. You'll see me around the street running around. I live in Adams Morgan. Hang out at Tris and all the other coffee shops a lot here. Say hello when you see me. But Donnie, yeah, I mean, let me send you a free report on the best places to get money to start a nonprofit, and that's important, because there's so many places now, and again, you'll go to the foundation center and find all these people that want to charge you money, but there's ways you could learn a lot yourself. Lisa, I'm near Eugene. Wow, good. Donnie, awesome. That's what I want to do. Oh, wonderful, April. Yeah, I mean, you can. Okay, you want to start a nonprofit? I mean, there is Eugene the state capital? I forgot. Usually most state capitals, call the library in your state capital. There'll be a nonprofit organization that probably helps nonprofits, but don't do that. If you want to help with homeless, here's what to do first. Before you become a nonprofit, before you do anything, you go to your county government in Eugene, whatever that is, and you go there and ask them to what programs they have for the homeless. Okay, you ask them what programs are to help homeless, to find out, because that's going to be probably the most important place you're going to get money. They get something called a community development block grant, and every county gets that, and then part of that money can be used to help homeless. So you want to go and look there. Then what you want to do is find out what other homeless organizations in Eugene are doing. So you do all that research to see what the heck it is, because what you have in mind about what the homeless need and everything, there's people out there trying to do the same thing in a way. So you have to know what they're doing, either to collaborate with or do yourself, or to see the holes that really make sense for you to do. And that's what you have to do before you decide, oh, I'm going to become a nonprofit and do this and do that, until you have the data on what the hell's going out there now, what money sources are out there now. And then that will, because otherwise, if you don't do that now, you're going to have to do it later. So why spend all the time and effort trying to become an official nonprofit organization when you're really not sure what the hell to do? Oh, by the way, okay, the money to start a business was one of those 35 programs that are out there. That's very important to know about, and you could get that for free without joining me. And I actually found an organization yesterday to align with. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, see? Okay, great. Because then they'll know more stuff like that. And think about, and if you join Lesko Help, I got that free report on all the places to get money. And maybe they already have a nonprofit organization, so you don't have to do all that. So maybe you could run a crowdfunding campaign with them to do the special project that you want to do. Yeah, and that maybe you want to give haircuts to everybody who are homeless, so free haircuts. So you could do a crowdfunding campaign, for them, and handle that, so that you're doing all the work and providing the idea and stuff like that. That's wonderful, April. The other place for income to live on while you're starting a business is, do you accept money orders? Don't have a way to do that. It's recurring. PayPal, PayPal I use, and credit cards. And then if you, on most of my stuff is really on, or a lot of it anyway, it is on YouTube. You make sure you follow me there then, if it doesn't work out for you. The other thing is on the gig economy. There's so many ways to earn money without costing you anything right at home. From maybe only $10 an hour, helping out robots decide something or whatever. It goes to everything, to walking a dog. People making $30,000, $40,000 a year just on that kinds of things. And there are hundreds and even thousands of delivering meals, all this. Friend called 211 and they just referred to Social Security. Well, yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, like everything. You have to start digging, but you want to know. I find it's better to go on their website to see what's there. Because if you go on the website, then you see organizations, they describe the organizations, and what you have to do is have an open mind. Because see, if you take what one person says as gospel, man, you take what me say as the gospel. No, you're going you're not going to do anything in life. We're all so narrow-minded, and we only have the stuff that's in front of us, and that may help you or may not. If it doesn't help you, you have to go somewhere else. I don't know what you called 211 about, Anonymous, but if it's for extra money, yeah, actually Social Security has some, but not the emergency money. That's local places, and that's community nonprofit organizations and stuff like that. So if you go to 211.org, 211.org, and put in your zip code and go through the subjects, go through the organizations and see who's there. And when you have maybe possibilities, that's when you call them. 211 is good as a first glance and see what they think, because they see that all the day, but it's not everything. The world's too big. What are your thoughts on Andrew Yang on universal basic income, distributing $1,000? No, it's interesting. I don't know a way to solve the problem. That is a very important problem that we have, and it's mainly, to me, it's because of the income spread. We're growing as a country, as an economy, but 50, 60, 70% of the people haven't gone anywhere in 30 or 40 years. And that's the problem. And I think, to me, what it seems is that the rich people rig the system. They figure out they just got another $1.5 trillion by rigging the system, and they're trying to cut out food stamps. But no matter what that is, I think the universal basic income is interesting to me, because then it eliminates a lot of bureaucracy that has to run things. That's why our healthcare costs a lot, is because we have all these businesses in the middle that instead of just one single payer. I mean, it's people who have single payer systems uh, pay about half of what we do for healthcare. Now, that's crazy. I don't care about your politics. It doesn't. To me, we have politics making decision. Who cares about politics? You want to solve a problem. That's what gets in our way. Okay, cool. Logan, awesome day, young fella. Appreciate what you're doing. Keep thriving. You are needed. Oh, that's nice to hear. Tell my wife, okay. Tell her that, okay. And I think that's what I'm trying to do, though, also is trying everybody to do things that you think is important in life, no matter what it is. I mean, how you go, I just read data today. I don't know if you saw my video today. I did a video earlier today when I was running. And actually, that is good, and I can't even remember what the hell it is. My mind's getting like a sieve, man. But also, I was talking about how we're living shorter in this country. We're one of the few, or maybe only, developed country whose lives are getting shorter. And it's really middle-aged people are dying faster, and opioids and all this kind of stuff. People are not happy. And this is why I think we have the politics we have. People aren't happy because they're not, they just see all these other people, getting everything and they can't get ahead. Yang wants to expand mental health care and have a mandatory psychiatrist. Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool. I mean, this is a serious problem. Young people, you see my wife's involved with young people, and there's a lot of data now that's showing young people, high school, grade school people, have mental problems. I mean, that people don't even realize. We don't realize how it's not only grown-ups, it's all that. I mean, the highest, white men, like 45 to 65, have a higher, suicide and death rate than anybody else in the world. That's in this country, and actually in a developed country. Every other developed country, men 45, 65, particularly white men, they're increasing their lifespan, but not here in the United States. 45 to 65 white men, a lifespan is shortening. And that's why that's affecting our overall lifespan, is shorter. I mean, that's just, for 50 to 100 years, our lifespan has been increasing every year. And all of a sudden it's shorter, and every other country is still growing and we're not. I mean, I don't know if that's America number one or not. And that's why I think if you could control your life a little more, and that's what I feel the programs are. Like I tell you, making extra income in the gig economy, Sure, it's not perfect, but it's perfect temporarily while you're trying to build perfect, trying to think. You can't do anything quickly. It won't happen. You want to, and the salesman like me out there will try to convince you can do it. Oh, just buy this and your problems will be solved. No. I wish Mr. Was my dad, I wouldn't have been so well informed and prepared. I wouldn't have been so well informed or uninformed. Well, I'm an old guy now, and what I know doesn't work all the time either. And nobody knows what really works. And I think the game in life now is that you're trying something. If you're not trying something, for sure nothing will work. If you're doing a nothing thing, that's not going to work. If you try a something thing, maybe not. That's the only game in town. And that's why you're looking for perfect. You don't know what that is. I don't know what it is. The smartest people in the world don't know what perfect thing for you to do is. So it doesn't matter. You're trying to find the perfect thing. You just have to do something. That's the important thing. And that's what I want to do, is show you options to do this. So if it's using the gig economy, at least keep income coming in, because you got to feed yourself first, okay? And then, so if you're not self-sufficient, then you can't help other people. And when you get that done, then you figure, okay, how can I use my talents or whatever to help other people? And I think that's what it's all about. I may be wrong. I'm not dead yet. I'll probably find out afterwards. Where can I get free grants? Well, funny you'd ask. Including liver, kidneys, and increasing visual. Don't know what that means. Oh, I see. The biggest people killing U.S. Okay, breakout. Look up chemicals. Okay, now that's a little too over my pay grade here. Anonymous. I wish my dad. Okay, I need help getting funding for a nonprofit helping women coming out of prison. Good thing to work on, Jay, because I think we're have to shut down a lot of prisons and people come out and they need help. And that's what's neat about the gig economy. That's less involved in worrying about your background. It's left involvement. I've interviewed, people out of prison go on and go on crowdfunding and raise, like this guy raised like $8,000 or so to do a rap music, to produce it all himself. He just got out of prison. He was a thug. He admits it that he was a thug. So that's what's neat to me about it. You work for a large organization. Yeah, you got to go all these hoops and cover their asses and everything what they have to do. Is a free report. That's awesome. It's I'll give that free report as early as a Christmas gift. Love over my Virginia had an amazing tap water 5 years ago, and they changed it. Everyone became obese. Well, I don't know what it is. You know what it is? I mean, to me, it's one thing. Whatever comes in and the energy you expend out. If you're putting in more than you're expending, then you get fat. I was a fat kid. I fight weight every single day of my life. That's why I run or do something every day, and I've been doing that 40 or 50 years now. Actually, since I'm 75, I'm doing it at least about 25, 26 when I got out of the Navy, because I was still fat. I didn't want to be fat. So unless I ran 4, 5, 6 miles a day, it would still sneak up on me. Shower filters help me be skinny, or just help the water? How does shower you gotta help me be skinny? Okay, back. I want to cover the free report. Okay, so if you go to here it is. You see that free.lesko.com/govgifts. Okay. And download. You don't need an email. I'm not going to pester you or whatever. I want you to have that report, about 100 pages. Here's the kind of things you get. Big discount on confiscated limousine. Okay, they capture drug limousines, and then they auction them out for a fraction of the price. Really, a government-owned foreclosed property, again, is bargain. As little as $1, you could get that. This is all the stuff I tell you. Or how to find missing money that the government has for you, like a lost paycheck you forgot. Or how about a mule? Would you like to get a free mule? Actually, I think you have to pay for a vet bill or something like that. Horses and mules out in the West and all these government properties, they give out theirs for free. I told you about dogs. Drug sniffing dogs are for free. Free property, furniture, computers, and this goes to nonprofits. Big discounts on used cars, trucks, Jeeps, and great maintenance records. They give you the maintenance record. The government has a car, they're keeping maintenance record. Me, I don't know. I got receipts somewhere, whatever, throw them away. $2,500 that HUD owes you for a refund from an old mortgage. Did you know about that? Do you know where the hell to go about that? No. See, what you can do is take this list and go through it with other people's names and find out all the missing money that your friends didn't pick up, like at the IRS or at the state, missing money department in your state government. Or here's a neat thing: is the government. You have hearts. You gotta have hearts. Naima, yes, I'm going heartless. Hearts. I think I talked to you about this probably. So here's a neat thing. The government, your congressman will fly a flag over the United States Capitol, and they charge you like $10 for the flag or something like that, and you get a certificate that this flag was flown over the Capitol in honor of your mother, your friend, or whatever the hell it is, that they do. Yeah, where else are you going to get that? You could shop all day in the mall and you'll never find that, but the government has it. Yep. So that's it. Okay, here, the president, will sign a greeting card. Listen to this, for birthdays, babies' births, retirements, weddings, and anniversaries. Now, isn't that a kick? Okay, I show you where to do that in the report. That's for free. Okay, and so just download the report and get it for free. I'm selling it so hard, you think I'm making money out of it? No, I'm not. And it's free.lesko.com/govgift, GOVGIFTS. Gov gifts. Okay. And like, oh, the post office. I don't know if I finished that story that, for like $300, you get a whole bunch of stuff that you can put on eBay and make $3,000, and so your cost of goods sold is only about a tenth of what it is. Okay, lighthouse, drug sniffing dogs, lands, building, homes for $1, postal service auctions, government surplus property, U.S. Defense Department property. Oh, you know what you could also get is like a tank for your your parade. If you have a parade or something, they lend out military equipment for your community. Have a parade. So if your county, your city, whatever, has a parade on the 4th of July, get a tank, get some kind of thing to really show off. Also, your local law enforcement's office gets stuff. Buy a surplus historic building, free firewood and Christmas trees. That's right, on government land. You don't know. Actually, in Rock Creek Park, where I live, right in Washington, D.C., that's government land. You go and get your firewood. Anything down, it has to be down already. You can't go chopping trees, But the stuff has to be down. Unclaimed property, internal revenue says lots of money that people aren't going and collecting. I mean, I think they have more money waiting than they have people paying nowadays. U.S. Treasury, these are the places for missing money you could go to. The IRS, your state, if you go to your state Secretary of State, that's usually there. But if you put in unclaimed property in your state, you'll find it. Federal Deposit Insurance Company, they have unclaimed money. Pension Benefit Guarantee Company. How do you know? Maybe 10 years ago you worked for somebody that were putting in a pension plan. You didn't know about it, or whatever. And 10 years later, it's there. Okay, you make one call, one email, or whatever, and find out if that's money there. But see, you can do it for friends for Christmas. So by the time Christmas comes, you have all this stuff for every member of your family. That you found all this stuff for. The woman who used to do the research with me to do books. That's what she used to do in Christmas time. Get all the names of her family to see where they have missing money. Pension Benefit Guarantee, Veterans Administration, unclaimed wages. So you got wages, you left so whatever. I love your outfits, they're classic, great. It's not marketing, it's fun. Credit union, bank failures. Securities and exchange, harmed investors. Maybe you're investing with some, financial service company and they got sued by the SEC and they got a whole bunch of money back and your money's sitting there. You didn't know. Damage money, that's right, up to 50%. So if you have 50% of money damaged, they'll give you a new one, okay? You just send it in, they give you a new one. That's cool. And that's right. The other thing we talked about, you can get $10,000 for $20, and that's from the U.S. Mint. So you get a bag of shredded money. It's shredded. But it'd be nice. You can put these packages in envelopes, put them for Christmas, and then put $10,000 for you. Ooh, somebody give me $10,000, and you put that underneath the tree for somebody. Now, isn't that a kick in the ass? That'd be fun to do. Mortgage money. See, so many people have been paying mortgage, extra on their mortgage, and the government's sitting on it. You don't know. Treasury bonds, calculate the value saver, replace a savings bond. Foreign governments that owe you money. I don't know why the hell it would, but there's a special place that foreign governments to do. Now, also, there's a lot of agencies that have special things that they sell that you can get and then sell for yourself. In other words, like stuff from the U.S. Capitol. You could get pieces of, I don't know, 30, 40 years ago, they took down a whole section of the U.S. Capitol and they made paperweights out of it, bookends and stuff like that. And that's neat for you to sell on your website, or go to the National Archives and get official copies of the, Declaration of Independence and stuff like that. This is stuff you can't get anywhere else. Constitution playing cards, JFK money clips, things like this. Supreme Court gravel pencils that look like a gavel. That's it, not gravel, gavel. And court Christmas tree. Anyway, how about this? There's an IRS has Christmas tree ornament. Now that's cool. People hate the IRS. Man, get them a Christmas tree ornament from the IRS. White House stuff, jewelry, White House jewelry, toys, things like that. Drug enforcement gifts. Actually, the drug enforcement gives for and against legalization of drugs. Okay, that means space food from NASA or gravity pens. So just in case, not only will they work at home, but they'll work up on the moon too. Space socks. And a $10,000 meteorite. How about that? You get $10,000 meteorite from NASA. World War II memorabilia from the Library of Congress. Documents from the National Archives. Where I used to get, I don't know if you ever see that photograph of Elvis and Nixon. There's a picture of them. Elvis has a cape on and stuff like that in the White House, shaking hands with Nixon. That's public information because that was done by a government bureaucrat. So you get a copy of that, for a couple of bucks, whatever, and make copies, zillions of them, and sell them. People want that, right? Wouldn't that be good? Okay, so we talked about flying a flag over the U.S. Capitol. Now that's pretty cool, right? How about unique gifts, free services, tours, and stuff like that from elected to your government? And that's what you'll see in this report, this free report about government gifts that I have. Shows you all the things that you could get from the government, from your Congress, elected officials, like a special tour of the White House, a special tour of the Capitol Hill. They also do is help find government money for you too. That's what they're there for, and they have it. I show you the list, the law that tells them what they have to do for you, and that's why it's good to have a document to see, because you get some bureaucrats say we don't do that. You say, no, I have paper. I have the law that says you guys are supposed to do that, because that person maybe just got hired the day before. They don't know. That's what it's so neat. What I find the best way to work with any large bureaucracy is you find a document that it describes what they have, and then you go there and you show them what they have, because they don't know. These places are so goddamn big. Man, I live just the two of us. I don't know what the hell the other person's doing half the time. So imagine you work at somewhere that's 5,000 people. You barely know what anybody's doing. So that's what have the president send your friend or loved one a personal greeting on their special day. See, that's the thing. You can't get that anywhere else in the world. That's what this report does, is show you, there's about, I don't know, there's 100 or so of these things, that you can't see on the mall. And these are, Black Friday specials from Uncle Sam. Most of them are free. Some of them, so you pay a few bucks. That's about it. Like $20 to get $10,000. Now that's really cool. How do I get your help? Well, first of all, you get this for free, Greg, by going to this website and download the report for free. It's everything. I just want people to know about it. Elvis wanted to be an FBI guy. You're right, he did. And that's in the story behind this. And actually, there's a handwritten letter. You get a letter by Elvis, talking about all this too, which is sort of cool. So this is it, free.lesko.com/govgifts. That's the place to start, okay, Greg? And you see all the programs here. What real estate programs for Philadelphia? They're everywhere, Greg. There's no one place. They're just different places. They're going to be almost the same kind of program. Most cities and counties have the same programs, but there's variations of and different places. That's why I have to train you to do that. And that's what I do on Lesko Help. I'll do special reports like for Philadelphia. I'll show you 150 real estate programs. Or if you join Lesko Help for $20 a month, see, I send you a report that shows you how to find all of them where you are. And that's what's cool. See, then you start learning how to fish. Not just me giving you fish. I teach you how to fish so you can feed yourself for the rest of your life. And that's what we have to do. Nobody teaches you this kind of thing in school or anywhere else. So you got to learn it. And you can't go on Google and learn it, because that is selling you stuff. I'm trying to show you the other stuff that's out there that nobody's making money off, so they don't pay Google. And they can't pay Google if you use them, because they're giving you free money. So they can also give money to Google. So that's why you have to do the work and understand what the system is nowadays. And that's fine, whatever. But there's too much money spent on advertising, and that's not where the real good stuff is. It's there if you have a lot of money. It doesn't matter. That's fine. More power to you. But there's too many people in this country now that don't have that kind of money. And the resources are out there for everybody, whether you're rich or poor. Believe me, that rich are using the hell out of it. You know, and the rest of us don't know it's there, so we go and we think we have to spend money because that's all we know about, and you don't. How can we contact you, Brandon Harris? Oh, you want to contact Brandon Harris? Contact me, Brandon. Wait a minute, seriously. What was Brandon? I forget how to end homelessness in America. Oh, that'd be great. I think we're going to spend a lot of money on that. So call your elected official. I'm sure they'd love to hear it because they can help you do it. 20 month. Where do I sign up? Funny you'd ask. Okay, www.free.lesko.com/Lesko help. Okay, that's it. Or really, go to, you can find it there too, here, and get that free report. That www.free.lesko.com/govgifts, GOVGIFTS, okay? www.free.lesko.com, govgifts, GOVGIFTS. I do Facebook Q&A. Okay, guys. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go to New York early in the morning. I don't know if I'll do another one of these things in a couple days, but I'll be back. An email for tips by state. I do Facebook. That's good. Okay, Lesko.com. Let's go help. Have a safe day. Thank you, Naima. Let's see. I guess that's about it. Okay. And thank you for, and listen, if you're a member and you haven't heard from me, I'm trying to keep up. It's still hard to find all your questions because there are questions, from like 3 levels. You answer a question to somebody else a month ago and then this, and it's hard for me to find it. So my rule of thumb is that if you haven't heard from me in 48 hours, start yelling at me and start a new discussion with just your question, because that pops up easier. If it's within, if you're the 3rd layer, 4th layer within a discussion it's hard for me to run into it. It's harder. So start a new discussion and do this. And also look over at the units and files. I have a lot of free help there, and videos and training and things like that on the units and trials. Okay, and that's important to find that out. I'm working on stuff for really lots of new stuff on really earning money at home, and not so much the grant money, that too, but also earning money. And there's so many new ways to do that, and really for writers and that's what I did too. Yeah, all the money you could get if you're an artist. I did a report for people, for club members. It was 7 reports. There are 7 reports. So if you're an artist, a writer, a dancer, a teacher, or you have a skill, you're a craft, you like to do arts and crafts, or you're a craftsman, you like to make stuff, or anything like that, I show you the 7 different reports, to help you get money and help to accomplish that. Now, it's not going to accomplish it overnight. This is something you're going to have to build on if you haven't started it yet, or even if you started it. And that's why I think it's so important to find something that you want to do in life, because everything is you're going to want to do is hard. If it's easy, that's lucky. It's going to be hard. You better plan on hard. Don't plan on easy. See, but salesmen, we want to tell you it's easy. Hey, just do this head. Oh, even when I say that, that's a lie. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. That's why you have to do things that are important to you, because otherwise you're not going to put up with hard. Like a relationship with somebody. That's hard, right? So if you don't really love them enough to get through all that crap, that is going to be hard. Oh, money for nursing students. Yes, I have a report. Oh man, I forgot who it is. Send me an email. I found about 300 sources of money for nursing and other healthcare people. I can't think of it. It's like Johnson & Johnson put it together, or somebody, but Let's Go Free Radio at gmail.com. email me. And if you don't hear from me in 2 days, just start yelling at me again. Yeah, but this is great. It's better research than I can even do. They said growing old was funny. Funny or money? Money for nursing students. Yeah, thanks for the freebie. You betcha. Okay. Tiffany. Okay. Will you do that, Tiffany? Okay. I hope. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. Gotta get up morning, 4 or 5 hours in the traffic to go to New York. My son's in-laws are having Thanksgiving there, and be back later tonight or later this weekend. Then I got Thanksgiving here where I live now with actually both sons and their mates, and my sister and her mate too. Good to see you. Haven't got together for I know it's been a long. I'm getting older, aren't I? You're never gonna want to see me again. That old fart. I don't want to talk to him. Happy day. Thank you, Samantha. Okay, talk to you guys later. Thank you again. I just posted a pic of a mineral monster. Great. Love to see it, April. A mineral monster. What the heck it is? Go check. I want to see your reaction. Where is it? On Facebook or what? Let me see if I can find that. April, I don't. I'm afraid if I touch something here, that it's going to disappear. And thank you, Nyla. Me too. Love the warmth. It's so important. Let's see. Maybe. April, I don't know. I don't see it. Oh, it's not treating me well, April. Yeah, I think I'm running too much on my computer. Okay, so, oh, maybe. Is it a message, April? Is that where you sent it? Oh, I don't see it in a message. Oh, let's go help. Oh, if I have the video on Let's Go Help now, I don't know if I can do it both. Let me go on the other one and see if I can do that. I wonder. Getting closer. April, I'm getting closer. Let's see, what did April put in? Oh boy. I have too many things going at the same time. Let's see, where is it? Come on, man. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Twirl me, twirl me, twirl me. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, come on. I know you're in there. Come on, come on. April is not being kind to me. Oh, maybe. Okay, I see me. Oh, April, where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness, I see. Oh, did you make that? A little fellow that realized you might have been another handsome fellow. Well, I'm that handsome. That's terrific. The nose really looks like me. Thank you, April. Uh, April, are you from Paris? Is April in Paris? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, April, I'm going to take off. Thank you so much. Oh, look, I'm red. My nose looks. See you guys.